What is happening, everybody? I wanted to talk about a very common thing that I see people run into when they're in the process of a weight loss journey or they're trying to get fit. Something I personally experienced actually many times that can derail you when it comes to your goals and cause you to lose motivation, lose confidence, and fall off the wagon. Because that's not what we want. We want to keep you on the wagon, want to keep you on the right path, keep you motivated, all that good stuff, so you reach your goals. That's going to be weighing yourself every day, and you may have heard it from trainers and things like that, and maybe it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. It did for me. It's very true, especially if you're an obsessive personality. I tend to be a little bit. You want to weigh yourself every day, make sure you're just to make sure you're on the right path. It keeps you motivated, it keeps you going. The problem with that is your body does not really, it likes to play tricks on you. It doesn't, when it comes to your weight, it doesn't really tell you when you're on the right path. Water weight fluctuation is really, it's a huge issue when it comes to your weight loss goals. A pound of fats is a lot of calories. It takes time to lose a pound. I mean, you could do it, you can crash diet and do it pretty quickly, but in general, it takes, if you want to lose a couple pounds, that takes time. A lot of people who start a weight loss journey, they might lose they'll go maybe low carb, they'll lose they might drop 10 pounds if they're a little bit bigger. A lot of that is just water weight. You may have seen it on The Biggest Loser. The first week, they might drop, first or 2 weeks maybe even, they'll drop 20 something pounds, something crazy. That's not necessarily 20 pounds of pure fat. It's a lot of calories that makes up a pound of fat. They're losing mostly water weight, which, it's still good. It keeps you motivated, right? But the water weight fluctuations just can really confuse you. Just to put it in perspective, each gram of carbs you eat holds about 4 grams of water. And that goes whether it's healthy carbs, whether you're eating oatmeal and fruits or, or ice cream, whatever it is. It's gonna cause you to hold water weight. So the water in the food you eat and the water you drink after the food you eat, you're gonna hold on to more of that. So definitely try not to weigh yourself every day. And if you're going to do it, I would say weigh yourself every week and make sure you weigh yourself at the right time in the morning after you pee. That's gonna give you the best accurate measurement, but even that can still confuse you because you can still hold water weights, after that. So I would recommend this, getting some measuring tape. Couple bucks on Amazon. Weigh your waist just under your navel and get your hips. That is going to be your best accurate measurement, and also how your clothes fit, things like that. A lot of times you'll find that you maybe gained a pound or 2 pounds, but your clothes fit looser, or you went down a notch on your belts. It's really, weight loss is super confusing. Fat loss is super confusing. It's really hard to tell when you're on the right path. When you use the measuring tape, try not to cheat it. You don't want to be like, every week close it a little tighter and tighter, to ensure that you're, on your goals. Try to be accurate with it, but measuring tape is going to be a great resource. Super cheap, super effective. I would do that. If you're gonna use a measurement, do that every day. But like I said, every day it can really throw you off. So I would say if you're gonna weigh yourself every week, if you can. I know it's tough, but every 2 weeks is even better. After 2 weeks, if you've gained, say a pound, or maybe your weight stayed stagnant, at that point we may need to switch things up and take a look at your diet, take a look at your workouts and adjust some things. And it's no big deal, unless you're on a real time crunch. It's really no big deal. Just as long as we're staying on path, you'll get there. Just little improvements every day. So yes, water weight is a huge issue, and this is especially for women. They can fluctuate with water weight even more, and there's even more factors with hormone fluctuations, and also I've heard, and I'm not an expert in this, but birth control can also cause women to hold on to water weight. So they're in an even worse spot than guys when it comes to scale weight and things like that. So don't stress about the scale weights. Stress is another thing that can cause you to hold on to water weight. So this is, it really just try not to stress about the actual scale weights. If you're gonna take a measurement, I would do measuring tape. If you're gonna weigh yourself, I would say, and you should weigh yourself every so often, but I would say if you can, at the very, every week, every 2 weeks is even better. Because 2 weeks is just a really good measurement. It's hard to hold on to water weight for 2 straight weeks. So I would really recommend that. Stay on your goals, stay strong, just small improvements every day. You're gonna get your goals. You're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Don't stress it. All right. I hope you got something out of this, and we'll talk to you next time.